2021. Finally, we get a new month and we got the same old BS. Let me see if I can get the side chat up there. Hello, Pink. How are you, Pink Stars? Let me see if I can whirl up the side chat on the big screen here. A little easier for me to see, and I hope everybody's having a good Monday. You're going to hear the leaf blower. The guys out there cleaning off the drive over on the side, so you probably hear the leaf blower. There we go. Let's see if we can get that up there. Hold on one second, guys. Hello, Pink, Hector, Ronnie, and Toodles. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Hey, Sawyer, MJ, how are you? Crazy. What's going on? How are you today? Good morning. Happy March. I'm at work. Wanted to say hi. Thumbs up as always. Thank you. Yeah, thumbs up are most appreciated. If you're just coming into the chat, don't know why I'm not getting the. Hey, J Money. Hello, David. Hello, Bernd. Did I say that right? Bernd. Good morning to you. And well, thank you, Michelle. Good to see you down in beautiful Myrtle Beach down there. I'm trying to get this side chat up on the computer here. Before we tear into the topics to today,
California homeowners, if you have a power meter like this on the
skip this to work.
Qualify to erase your energy bill.
Yeah, erase your energy bill, right? Texas style. Erase that energy bill. Hello, Lolly. How are you today? Susan, good morning. Jennifer, good morning to you. Justin, good morning. Freak. Yeah, how you doing, Mr. Z? Up on the big crane today there in Vegas, and happy Monday. Thank you, Serendipity. Good to see you. Look, guys, I don't know. Let me just say, last night, and thumbs up are appreciated if you're coming in. I did not end the stream. All of a sudden, the cable I use Xfinity for the house, for the Wi-Fi here, and also for the high-speed broadband connection, and it just went out last night. Okay, it just kaput. Right, the thing just ended. And I didn't feel it. Thank you, Toodles. I didn't really feel inclined to start a second stream last night, so I need to apologize for the way the stream just ended last night. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff going on right now. As usual, hi watch. I find myself in the middle of it inadvertently. Trouble here too in Indiana with Xfinity. I don't know what happened. It doesn't happen. How you doing, Jasmine? It doesn't happen, get the beautiful Jasmine in the chat. It doesn't happen too often. But when it goes, and I wasn't going to wait around to see when they would brought it back. I'm not sure. Amelia said, you can address Elizabeth. I've never even heard of, I have no idea who this person is. Amelia, how you doing, Vern? I have no idea who, what is that? Rachel. I've never really even heard of that person before. Somebody want to fill me in? Good morning, Jen. How are you this morning? Good to see you. But it's fine today, but it acted up. Well, I'm broadcasting on the Verizon network with my cell phone this morning. So Amelia, good to see you. I don't know what that's, hey, American Dream. I don't know what that's about. That's a name that's unfamiliar to me that I haven't heard before. But there's a lot of stuff shared it out. Your birthday's coming in 11 days. All right. So, you kind of have me at a loss with that one. Good morning. Happy first day, Women's History Month. There we go. Which has got to be pretty glorious, right? There's a lot of people walking the face of the earth thanks to these fine women out here. So I think Women's History Month is definitely something worth definitely something worth celebrating here. I got off the phone with Chris a little bit ago, just talking to him about the current state of what's going on. Thank you, American Dream 2.5. Appreciate it. Thank you. Hey, Thunder, good morning to you. How are you? the bottom line, there's a lot of stuff going on. I mean, I woke up and CJ had a good morning, Zephyr. Thank you, American Dream 2.5. Another dollar from the Wonder Woman there. Thank you very much. I woke up this morning. I got up about 6:15. Oh, well, thank you, Justin. Hi, Mouse Toes. I got up about 6:15 this morning, and as I usually do, I'm laying in bed and I'll just get I have the worst Lenovo pad. Don't buy a Lenovo pad. They suck so bad. I got trapped in at Walmart by buying this cheap ass. She's first trained confirmed by Biden. Media's trash saying she's promoting gender. Oh my God. Oh, jeez. Promoting gender reassignment surgery for 3-year-olds. I think I've made my stance on that quite clear before, that I don't think, I think that it's a decision that somebody should make as an adult under their own research and their own decision-making process. I don't think that that should be allowed, and that's my own dress, do whatever you want growing up, but don't do that, okay? Because there's a big change between when you're a child and when you have an adult, and this is not the easiest road to go down, okay? I haven't had that surgery, but I've done everything short of that, and it's not an easy road to go down, even in society today. Is it much better than when I started my journey full-time back in 2010, 2011? Yes, it is. But, that's because of a high degree of maturity and age. But I don't think that that would be involved, or much less allow something like that for a child that's underage. Hello, Penny Pincher. Good to see you. She's just getting trash. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know, Amelia. I don't follow. I don't know. I don't really know about her. But if she's not saying that, good on her. Good on her. Maybe the parents didn't have the gender they wanted, so it's wrong. And it's wrong in my opinion, too. I just don't, I can't get on. Tito, how you doing, handsome? Hi, Beryl. I can't get on board with that. And if it's not something that she's saying, that's fine. We're all good. We're all good. I'm feeling so mellow-tastic today. Just completed getting all the green stars in Super Mario 3D World, and I just have to complete all the courses as all of the remaining characters. Well, damn, man, it's glad that somebody's getting something accomplished around here. Because right now I'm in the middle of a shitstorm. Yeah, I hope everybody has a good start to the month. Very handsome Tito Danino, sub him up down there in LA. One of the most kind and wonderful people that I have met throughout many years of YouTube. How many infections are there in America? The numbers are declining, but we now have a New York variant that has appeared, so it's a race between getting vaccinated and the unvaccinated, still being a petri dishes for the evolution of variances of the corona virus. So yeah, if somebody could post Tito's link out there, it would be very, very appreciated for me. Two Thunder, I love it. I don't like storms at all. Rosie's a sunny weather girl, right? I'm not much on storms and all that, but I'm feeling kind of pasty. I need some sunshine, right? It's like the worst time of the year. To clarify, I'm cyanide cupcake. I gotta put a beeper on this girl's hiney so I know who she is. I'm gonna drop an ID check into Cyanide Cupcake. Yeah, Tito is very cool. He's a very nice guy. Scottish, good morning to you. I love stormy weather. Hello, farmer. How you doing? Love you too. Cyanide Cupcakes / Tits on the Bulls / Thunder, etc., etc., etc. I gotta straighten this girl out sometime. Straighten this girl out sometime. Deleted my main Google Cyanide account. Well, we'll get caught up with you. Just send me an email with your direct channel link so I don't mod up the wrong person and have all hell to pay. How you doing, Jason? Good morning. Yeah. Nathan, good morning to you. Happy Monday, a new month. I'm doing pretty good. Caught in the storm as usual and embroiled in family BS that I don't like. Yeah, it's just kind of crazy, crazy today. I did get off of the phone with Chris earlier, and I'm getting a lot of blowback on the Whiteville, North Carolina side of things, but I've been nothing but try to be helpful to, and I stay out of that kind of business. But at last talk about an hour ago, they're still waiting on the claims adjuster to come out from the insurance company, and we'll see what happens. Claims adjuster can look at that vehicle, and this claims adjuster probably sees 600 vehicles a year, 800, 900 vehicles a year. He'll know, and he or she will know in pretty good order what the chances are of rebuilding on that van. Hey, Tisme, how are you? I'm pissed he misgenders people. Well, you've got to know this cyanide cupcake. When you have somebody that's coming at you, pops up once in a while and doesn't really have a standing to be in there and doing videos and talking about somebody using marijuana on the road, of course you're going to strike back in ways that may not be totally appropriate. I get that. So I'm not his keeper. I understand that. And I'm not going to be anybody's keeper. So as most things on YouTube, it tends to be a two-way street. You're either putting something out there or you're reacting to something, and in this case, it's reaction to a person that's put videos out over the last year or so. Expressing opinions is good, but I like to deal with factual information. Good. I hope the chicken in a can is covered. You love those lives cooking outside. We had a good time, didn't we? Didn't we have a good time outside? Good morning, Jody. How are you? I'm worried about a mod named Thunder, right? It just sounds like trouble's coming your way no matter what. Where's your flooring business starting up again? Probably tomorrow or Wednesday. I'll be back down helping the boss and Janet, and it's going to be some more very demanding work. Neither he nor I have ever done a staircase with laminate. That's going to be interesting. It's going to require some modification and all this, so we'll see. And then I have to do the main floor in the grand room downstairs. Last I saw, the tile had been set in the kitchen. I think the tile has now been set everywhere in the house, bathrooms and kitchen, front foyer, entrance. And now it's just a matter of grouting and sealing and making sure that all that is well finished. You know, you cannot put tile down and then not seal it, or you have potential for staining and things like that. Better than I. Nice to see you. Yeah, I'm doing good, Jody. Good morning to you, the official channel thumbnailographer. No, been worrying about that wreck was so scary. Well, it could have been worse. Could have been worse. Hey, Wade Bowen. I'm still, the thing that trumps all with me is that somebody would take off after an accident like that. I don't care what the hell happened before, right? If you get rear-ended, hey man, you're gonna hang around and say, hey dude, you rear-ended me, right? But this person takes off into the night. Well, that trumps all. Is the greatest violation that you can have behind the wheel is leaving the scene of an accident without ascertaining as to whether there were injuries or anything else. Now, somebody did tell me that Eastern Kentucky College or something like that is right there, and a lot of people use that turnout and turn around when they exit the college, so that may or may not be the case. I don't know. Hello, Vanessa. Maybe somebody was a little tooted up when they came out. I mean, you can't tell me you don't know that you did. You can't tell me that you don't know if you got hit or not. Like, really? Huh? Look at the back of that rig. I'd like to say, see that. They found a pickup truck with a gentle dead inside a week after he wrecked. Very sad. Yeah, we get out in the middle of nowhere and stuff happens. Right. And no, each driver is accountable for their own. That doesn't negate, arguably, state would look at that. Should have it. To me, it negates everything, Thunder. To me, it trumps all. To me, it's an outright admission that you're basically giving up your right for defense and you're claiming inadvertently that you are at fault. If you were not at fault, you would stick around unless you had some other reason for not being on site, which I can't fathom. So for me, I'm sorry, we'll have to part ways and disagree. I believe that leaving the scene of the accident, especially when it may be apparently not your fault, speaks volumes about the person that was driving that vehicle to not even have any regard for what happened at the scene of that particular accident. Sorry, and I believe the police would see it the same way. Right? Afternoon. Yeah, it's an admission of guilt, or you would stick around. Hey, Emerald Isle, I'm doing good. How you doing, Charles? Yeah, and when they're both held responsible, it's like it cancels out. It's like an algebra equation, right? You just cancel it out, top and bottom, numerator, denominator, cancel it through. All right, now we're left with just paying out. It's Kentucky's a no-fault state, so there will be a check cut. When will it be? I got no idea about that. I have no idea. But I'm not going to apologize for helping out in the interim. I refuse to do that, to apologize for helping out in the interim. And if you're coming in, thumbs up are most appreciated this morning. One leaving the scene of the accident. One also compounded worse, computer chick. One crossed over without use of even warning flashers or turn signals. Illegally crossed across a median on an interstate highway. Number one, that's a finable offense. And number two, as I said, to come in and merge on the high-speed side of the highway, not even have flashers on till you get up to highway speed. Now, there's a lot of things that were done wrong, and when we add it all up, yeah, I guess that we can equal it out. I don't know. Hey, Nicole, let me know my results have been good and positive and no issues way. Talking with the few more chat. Okay, well, thank you, Nicole. I'd love to know what the solution to that is. Thank you, David. Thank you. Jason, I'm not going to disclose. Hey, Silva, I'm not going to disclose his exact whereabouts for his personal safety right now. Just know that he is in a safe, secure, and undisclosed location, waiting for the adjuster to come. I knew the adjuster wouldn't come out on a Sunday, so. Good morning, Rick. Good morning. Yeah, shave a good day. If it becomes active in my blood, I'll have to. Okay, well, thank God for that, Nicole. You know, some good news. Some very good news. Yeah, Jason, he's in a good place right now. Can he stay there indefinitely? No. And I don't know. I didn't drill down on insurance. I didn't ask. But I believe he has a pretty robust policy, okay? And I think that's the reality. Scott Cable should not text and chat while driving. Well, I've said that myself. That's why I haven't done that on highways in 2021, because it's too dangerous, right? There's too much crap going on. And I think if you want to do a live stream, you just set up the camera, you just go, and you don't interact with it. You let your moderators run the chat, and that way people can enjoy the scenery and you don't have that interaction with it. So, what is that? He needs to buy some plastic bins and snail mail them if the adjuster doesn't come through with them. Well, we'll have to see. Good morning, GBJ. Good morning to you. Thank you. First time you ever saw Adidas with 3 dots, huh? Well, most people don't even see the Adidas part. Cindy Lou. Yeah, be safe out there, Mark Terry. Not sure why Rich is hiding for his own safety so odd. Well, why Scott Cable why do you think somebody feels compelled to at every moment in time give their location and things like that? I'm curious for an answer on that. You know that why you obviously feel that disclosing that information is something that people need to know. It's not germane to what's going on with the insurance settlement right now. Yeah, we need to get a tan. I need to get a tan bad. Hey, Sky Laura, I'm feeling very pasty. I'll see you soon. Yeah, no PO. She must be. I'm not sure what that means. Good morning, Jackie Blue. Doesn't matter, Scott Cable, if he does it all the time or not. It's at the discretion of the uploader to do that, not the viewer, right? So disclose what information that you choose to share at the moment. So that's the bottom line. And Bella Rose, nice to see you today. And I don't know what the importance of that would be to the average person that's watching, to disclose that location. First of all, safety is a priority, and I can certainly understand that these days on YouTube. How you doing, Maine girl? I hope you're having a good day too. But your results may vary. People are all over the map with that, and I get that. Okay. And that's just to give you an answer on that. You may feel differently about it, and that's fine. I don't have an issue like that. Yeah, I was lucky to be alive. And I want to also say, that, I did wake up to CJ, but CJ, you're putting old information out on a video, and people are assuming that's new drama that's coming up as far as Elvis travel is concerned on the channel. And I just want to say, if you look at that stream, that's from the 22nd of February, where he seemed to be baffled as to why I would be talking about him on my stream, when in fact he had talked about me the day before. But I did come out and do a stream and talk about that at the current time I don't have any issues. And we seem to have this agreement: don't talk about me and I won't talk about you. And so far that's been holding pretty good. Hey, Smelly Cat, what's up, Jesse Scott? Then goes into hiding. Why would you, Scott Cable? I mean, what is your urgent need to know where he is? Right? Seems fishy. A lot of times we don't know where exactly he's located, and I can't think of why. The compulsion to need to know. I mean, is it relevant to what's going on right now? The answer would be no. It's not relevant. It's not relevant to that. So. Well, thank you. Good morning, David French. How are you? Good to see you. Too many distractions. That's exactly why I chose to discontinue doing that as far as engagement streams are concerned. It's just too much going on too fast. Good morning, Joey D. Good morning to you. Yeah, nobody needs to know anybody's location. I mean, if they choose to share it, that's a different matter. And that's not to be petty. That's just saying the realities of is in a very wounded situation right now, at the mercy of what's going to happen with the insurance company and all that. So it's not the worst time in the world to duck and cover, right? And just wait till things play out. No urgent need. You think he's hilarious. He has a concussion on his knee. Well, I'm glad you think it's funny, Scott. God forbid that you have an accident. Pray to God that you never do. But I found nothing humorous about it, but that's just my take on it. I don't see Rich ever quitting YouTube. Too much part of Rich life loves doing it. Interact with others. Yeah, I think it is the only Jeep ever braked when it pulled, and then the third brake light and the tail lights were not. I got no idea, Jesse Scott. I haven't like super analyzed that kind of thing, but I don't know. Anytime somebody has an accident on the road, I just my heart's always going to go out to them because you never know. When that accident begins, you never know where you're going to end up. Flipped over the median strip. I don't even know if they have barriers in the middle of the highway to keep cars from crossing over. So I don't know. But yeah, I can't speak about futures on you. It's not my place to speak about futures on YouTube. Hey, Johnny West, the Jeep did break and the tail lights were lit. I went back and seen the video. Okay, Jen says that the brakes were, I don't know, I didn't really closely examine. I just knew there was an accident. Number one, make sure nobody's seriously injured. Number two, are you okay with shelter and your needs on a short-term basis? That was it. Your love. Yeah, well, thank you, Bill Ellis. I appreciate that. Yeah, that was a hard cry. I was very lucky no one was seriously injured. Yeah, I agree with that. But, I got quite a few people trying to get me to beat that Elvis drum again, and I'm not subscribed to the guy. I got no idea what the guy's doing. But I just say if you're going to put up material, my suggestion would make sure that it's not used as a filler material and it's relevant and it's fresh. Okay. Really, the car wreck is funny. I don't know. I mean, we did get to the bottom of Scott, where at the end of the day, I guess he thought it was funny and enjoyable, but I can't answer for other people. So, I know Jesse Scott stepped up and helped up too. So I'm happy. So I had a phone call with him a while ago, and the only thing we can do now is wait for the adjuster. He expressed an interest in possibly purchasing my van if the price is right, but I'm going to be honest, I don't think my van is exactly suitable for that type of road use. I thought it was when I initially bought it. Thank you, Ricky. I thought it was when I originally bought it, but now it doesn't have any insulation inside. It's very noisy on the road. When you park in Boondock, you hear everything that's going. It's almost like being inside of a speaker. You're going to hear things amplified inside. I don't know why some people are looking for Rosie to save the day, and only one person. I just step up at the moment, Smelly Cat, and then it's kind of out of my hands. Hello, Vicky, but it doesn't mean I don't have compassion, and I think of the great times that we had together and the good stuff. So I've always had a good relationship. He was asking for a donated RV, getting loose. Sharon, I don't know how loose it really is. I'm not sure. Seems to me I'm trusted pretty good by this thing. I'm just big at the front end, right? Which a little bigger at the back end now, which is good. Thank you, Amy. Yeah, it's not a town and country. My vehicle's not well appointed. And the one thing, hey, Giro, you should trade in Little Rascal for a Sprinter van. If I could afford that Giro, I certainly would. Right now, I've been very honest with you guys that I do have a horrendous health insurance bill that I have to cover off for another 2.5 years. Okay, that really handcuffs me in terms of why do you think I'm still out here pounding the pavement and working. Went in 2 times yesterday. Town and country for sale in Cincinnati. That might happen the following anything like 11. And But my particular van, Little Rascal, when I bought it, I failed to. It's performed beautifully for me. It's fairly comfortable on the road, but the problem with the 2016 Dodge ProMaster van is at the end of the day and at the beginning of the day, top line, bottom line, middle line, that vehicle is meant to be a utility van for city use. Think about the name Dodge Ram ProMaster City. The suspension, the ride, the fuel economy, everything was developed for a solo electrician, one or two electricians, plumbers, painters, or whatever, to go out and use that vehicle for local area day use. Now, although it's performed very admirably on the road and many thousands, I got it at 20,000 and it has almost 80,000 miles, 60,000 miles later, I've been very happy with the performance. But it would be uncomfortable, especially for a big guy, that to live in that van. So, good morning, big dog. Good to see you. Chapter, a new side might have to be Rich Greyhound. I don't know. That was Rich Life or Greyhound. Man, I always thought that would be great content to take a coast-to-coast Greyhound bus trip. And then I thought to myself, shit, it'd be funny, Rosie and a Greyhound meeting all the people coming on and off and bullshitting with people next to me and getting their stories and all the smells, all the food, all the little 15-minute break places. We're going to stop here. And then I thought to myself, why in the hell would I torture myself for 5-6 days to get across country to do something like that? That would be nuts. I don't know. I want to break out and do some new content. Greyhound is nice when you buy a ticket, then you're a dog. Yeah, then you don't know. I have a custom mattress that I built into my van. I built it on a platform of a 4x8 raised up. You can see the videos. Just put Little Rascal in the search box. You can see how I built that very simply, the inside. I raised the platform so you would have understorage underneath of there, which has worked out good. 4 feet wide, and then I took gym mats, yoga mats, and foam mats and put it on top of that, so it's pretty damn comfortable. The weather's going to be sunny today. There's not any rain forecast. I'll probably be out getting a couple burgers. It might be out on foot tonight, getting a couple burgers or doing a chooch tonight. I'm not sure. Somebody wanted, let's see, Jen says, someone wanted me to ask you to come to Kentucky to pick him up. I said, no. Well, I would take that under some kind of consideration if it jibed with my travels and things like that. And I'm a person that loves the state of Kentucky. Okay, I would love to go on the Bourbon Trail. But I'm really committed to the flooring project that's coming up here. And I could be taken out of here tomorrow or Wednesday, and I'm going to be gone for 5 days to a week and doing my uploads down there. Beyond that 5 days to a week, I hope to get down to LA to hang out with Kev and Tito and the gang down there, maybe bop over to Tijuana. And then I seriously want to get over to Hawaii, okay? And I think that would be fun. I think I've got a place that I can stay that's subsidized. I don't know if I'm going to be in a hostel or whatever, right? My hostel experiences in the past. But it would be fun. You'd be glad to help him for you, the whole YouTube streaming culture. Well, Scott, it's you got to balance off streaming against video content. Streaming is very addictive on YouTube. in the way that it's so easy to just push a button and go live. Some people don't even throw a title in. And hey, you're live on YouTube, and it gets put out on the channel. Thumbs up are appreciated if you're coming in, guys, by the way. But the reality is YouTube hates live streaming. Isn't that a weird thing to say? YouTube hates live streamers. Reason I say that is they've got to store the live streams for X number I got stuff from 2013 still in there, right? Store that crap forever. Live streams, nobody really goes back and watches live streams after a week or so. They're dead content. YouTube still has to store it. And they tend to be longer than 10 to 20 minutes of the average video, which is a bigger storage problem for YouTube. That's why they developed, I think, Super Chat and things like that to help defray the cost of streaming and storage and things like that. But YouTube never promotes live streams. They might promote it. They've promoted quite a few of mine when I'm live. But they're not going to go back and promote live streams. You'll never see a live stream in the recommended list that gets serious carry. They like those 10 to 20 minute videos to take somebody someplace, teach somebody to do something like that. Okay, John Payne, they don't want it. Yeah, and it has a very short shelf life. It's like drama. When the Diane, Wendy, Randy, St. Jude thing is over, which it probably will be, except for the long lingering effects, the aftershocks of that, in a year, nobody's going to go back and watch those analysis streams and things. That's going to be dead. It's going to be dead. People want the fresh meat hanging in the locker, okay? And that's going to be a dead issue. But if I do a pull out of the Hotel Cecil from my live stream, and then I upload that as separate content, well, people will be watching that for years to come. Okay, so you want to also make content that's not, like bread that goes stale on the shelf. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to deal with Frank Chevrolet Dodge. Well, that would be a good thing. So maybe get in touch with him. Good morning, Sarah. Good morning. Good morning to you. Hello, Mew. Good to see you. Yeah, cupcake got updated. Well, thank you, Big Dog. I'm going to go ahead and get some bread out of there. I've got this Ezekiel bread over here. Good morning, beautiful Bella Rose. I've got this Ezekiel bread, which I like, and I'm continuing to move along. For those of you who don't know, that's the Ezekiel bread, and it's a flourless bread made from sprouted grain. And it's expensive. This is $7 for this loaf of bread here. Okay, but it has very low carbs. Okay, and it's really, really good, but it's not cheap. I guess you can get it at Walmart, but I just have two pieces. I just have two pieces in the morning, and it does pretty good for me. Well, thank you, Sandra. I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. So let's go ahead and I'm going to drop a couple, and then I put some peanut butter on top of this too. And I want to thank my friend Tara for introducing me to Ezekiel bread. And I don't think I'll go back to traditional, I was raised on whatever's the cheapest loaf, bimbo bread or whatever the hell it is. The very cheapest bread. But the very cheapest bread is very absent of wholesome ingredients now. That's the problem with white bread. They stripped out the millet. They stripped out all the good things that are beneficial. They load it with sugars and all that. They also have the sesame, which is a little cheaper, like $5 a loaf. But this will last me, a loaf will last me 2 weeks, which is kind of nice, right? I mean, it's kind of nice to, I'm only having 2 pieces a day. And I put a little peanut butter on top of that, which is good. That keeps me going all day. And I do have some yogurt that I use too, which is nice. Here in my eye, Lord. All right. Yeah, it's a very dense bread, and it's very filling. It's very, very, very good, very good. Dave's Killer Bread, the good seed. When there's a few varieties out there now, which makes it nice. Good morning, Olivia Fig Newton John. How are you today? So, where do we go from here? I don't know. Will I try to help? Of course I will. Do I, does that money, shelter? I don't know what it's going to be. I ain't born to the purple. But it's just step by step. I'm getting some disrespect from the Whitefield side, which I kind of expected. But that is what it is, and I've got to roll over those bumps. Like I say, I'm never in my life going to get involved in family dynamics and all that kind of crap. Not my business. Greg Doucette has an anabolic vegetarian lasagna recipe you want to try. That's good. Good morning, Tracy. Chilly but beautiful Pacific Northwest. Dave's bread's an interesting story. He learned how to bake in prison. Wow. Yeah. If money, hey, Robert Mack, how are you? If money can't fix it, it ain't broke. So remember, I've got the flooring job coming up, probably be taken off tomorrow or Wednesday. 5 to possibly 7 days on that, and then come back, take a day or two to recover because my hands are going to be sore as hell. And then it's off to LA for a bit. And hopefully the situation in Hawaii might become a little clear. We'll see. Hey, Flo, how are you? I hear a lot on anybody watch. No, I haven't seen that. I really don't have Netflix. I really get most of my stuff from YouTube, the New York Times, and some of the other newspapers that I read. I gave up on CNN and Fox and all that. And they're just too deep in shit. So, hey Kim, yeah, I'm excited to go back to LA because it's always an opportunity for good content down there, and I can always dig out a lot of good stories down there to bring you guys some of the little known, some of the things that other people don't cover off. Ben only hires ex-addicts because he is one. That's kind of interesting. Does Rich have food in his van? To my way of thinking, I think he bought 100 cans of chicken in a can, so I don't think that there's any food issue. We'll see. Oh, well, thank you, Brian. I appreciate that. I'm going to get a refill on my coffee. I think it's time for this bread to pop. I don't want to Yeah, good timing. I knew, right? Just popped right up. That stuff toasts up pretty good. I'll put a little peanut butter on top of that. That stuff toasts up pretty good. And I had to, last year at the pandemic, I bought a lot of peanut butter when I'm a do as I do person. And when I told people to prep up a little bit, I went out at that time before the stores got crazy and I picked up a lot of peanut butter. But generally I try to use the organic peanut butter now that's natural peanut oil, not cottonseed oil, not palm oil. But I'm not going to waste the peanut butter, right? Let me get a refill on my coffee here. I'm not going to waste that. Oh, hey Joni Portwood, how you doing? Well, he didn't choose to have an accident, so I'm going to disagree with that. I know Joni reached out to him this morning, but right now he's a self-contained unit. which is good. And just waiting it out. All right, just waiting it out. Waiting it out. So we shall see. In that regard, a little more coffee here. Get my morning vitamins. Get me morning vitamins going. A couple slices of the Ezekiel bread there with a little bit of peanut butter. All right. You know, it just seems people get so invested in their positions that they lose a bit of their humanity, you know, and their ability to be compassionate to people. And as I've always said, to a person with a hammer, everything looks like a nail. Every situation will be a chance to troll, to pile on. And I've never been that kind of person. What the hell happened to this? I got one of these stupid things for my vitamins every day. There it is. Take down. Get them there vitamins. That's what I did. Magnesium, vitamin E, spironolactone. Got the whole shebang there. What else do I take? Oh yeah, got it. Everything that I need. So, yeah, you'll never win against trolls. So, thank you, EJ. You have a great one too. Nikki said, I usually get piled on because I won't pile on. Yeah. It's so tempting to take those opportunities. And it's almost like just the opportunity comes to throw the switch of doom again. Well, my mind doesn't work like that. Thank you, Mel. I do need desperately some sunshine and some vitamin D. Hello, Queen City. No, it just seems like some people, not a lot of people, but some people just decide it's A or B. And then no matter what happens, if they choose A, they can never move off of A. They just seem committed to looking at each situation as in a negative way. And I don't care. Other people can have their opinions, but my mind has never really worked that way. I'm still on the shots, getting one today. What do I think about the next stimulus package? I think they better give it to me. Sandra, there's a lot of nice people out here. Trust me. They may not be the most vocal ones, but there are a lot of nice people out there that do care. Yep, you see the gray area too. Yep. I tend to not be a serial thinker. I think in terms of each unique event that comes down the line. I care, you care, we care that you care, that I care, that you care. That's a wonderful. mm. I don't know. Cyanide Cupcake's blue again. I always have to chase her all over the damn, all over YouTube. To chick is up and down like a whack-a-mole. I don't know what the hell's going on. Drives me out of my mind. Mm-mm. Yeah. She's actually worse than you, Nicole, right? She's at least you're in and out, you know, you're still there. But I try to get caught up with Cupcake, but I understand she's got a lot of serious shit going on in her life, and I appreciate that. She's there, and then she's. mm. But I do love my cyanide Cupcake. She's strong. You'll notice that. Yeah, I don't know, Joni. I guess it's a figure of speech, but you'll notice most of my moderators are very thick-skinned and very tough gals. Mm. I'm loved the most. Good day, Danny. Now, if I still can't do Hawaii, let's say I'm not getting the spirit of aloha yet, and they still make you sit around 2 weeks in a hotel room or whatever. After that, you see Rosie in a hotel room, I just no way, I'd go out of my mind. I will try to take off for Yuma, go down to Arizona, down there, and potentially make my way across the country to be able to pay respects to my father, who's been interned now, and you know, unfortunately, with the whole COVID thing, we weren't able to have a real traditional funeral. So I would like to go and spend time there, graveside and all that. So good morning, Glenda. Just had some Ezekiel bread. You had your vaccines. You should be good by now. But the problem is, Nicole, the Centers for Disease Control has not determined that a fully vaccinated person cannot be a carrier of a vector for cornholio and its various cousins, things like that. Until they come out and say for sure that you can't be a spreader, we're all still in kind of the same boat. Okay? I mean, I'd love to go there, but I'm not going to be quarantined, even if you have a vaccine passport. Some countries, no problem. Fly to Yugoslavia, fly to wherever. They'll welcome you with open arms. But Hawaii is still really, really super controlled. Going to the Big Island this summer, depending on cornholio. Well, if I go, I'm going to go for a pretty long stretch. I'm going to try to get all the taxes done, all the responsibility. I got a lot of people I help do taxes. Bobby, right on down the line. Try to get all that crap done before I head out, so I don't have to worry about all that nonsense. And where will my stimulus check go if it comes? Aloha. Ooh. That's where it's going to go. All right? Yeah, the CDC won't say you're safe for more than 3 months. I don't know, Makit, are you? I'm whatever you want me to be. Tiny bubbles Yeah, bring the suntan oil, exactly. Yeah, I got 3 lawnmowers here now. Mm. Mm. My friend Corey called me the Swiss Army knife. All the parts a gal could want, right there. 42 is a baby. Smelly cat. You're just getting to your prime, honey. Mm. I'm a grass cutting fool. How do I stop it? Have goals. The thing I've noticed about slowing down time never moves any differently when you're young than when you're older. It's just the perception of time changes. Now, why would that be? Because as we're older, we don't tend to be as oriented towards, is Christmas coming? Oh, when's my birthday? I'm going to get presents in Christmas time. Or when is school out for summer? Or when does school begin again? Yeah. And when you're really eagerly looking forward to something like that, and you're kind of goal oriented when you're younger, time seems to go slowly. I think when we get older, we don't fix things that we want to do. We don't say, God, I need to work myself towards getting a new RV. I need to sell some shit, save money. And when you're doing something like that, when you're very involved and engaged in accomplishing something every day, time slows back down again, in my opinion. I also think it helps you stay kind of young, and engaged. And a high degree of physical activity where possible is a really good thing. Like I'm looking forward to this next 5 to 7 days on finishing this flooring project, which is massive, as a chance to bang my body into its final form, because I'm going to be rolling up and down on the floor, sideways, hammering, upside down, doing all this crap, and that's going to be like Marine Corps week, okay? And that's going to my dieting is going to continue the same. So, time is currency, right? Time is more valuable than money for sure. Tiny bubble. This is all a dream within a dream. I retired from the city. One of my jobs in the finance department, handling 1099s. I like to just one of the many jobs. That's cool, Sharon, because that's all I am is a 1099 employee. My 13-year-old wants to, which I applaud, but I like to, as a kid, as long as possible. God willing, you'll have 60 years to. Yeah, I think I'm on year 49 now of my working life. About that, huh? 49 years on the rock pile. Boom, boom, boom. I'm sorry, no. Hey, Ashton. Nothing wrong with being stunted at 19. I think you enjoy life more than people that say, act your age. Rosie, don't wear that micro Dorito bikini. Don't do this or don't do that. It's got to come from within, right? In other words, motivating my body to be in ultimate shape and things like that. It's a good thing for, quitting smoking. Like I've cut that down dramatically. Going to be cutting that out. Looking forward to that. But yeah, I want to be all I can be, and you cannot let other people have power over control over your life, right? That's an important thing. Yeah, Tracy's like, you've worked as many years as I've been alive. It's been a hell of a road, honey, starting with General Products Corporation as a painter at age, I don't even know if I was 14 yet, and just, did pull a paycheck on that. Yeah, retire after 40 years. Yeah, but not too often. I don't smoke too much right now. trying to cut down towards just quitting. 35th year. Oh, Tracy. The thing I can't do, I'd rather work than go sit in a chair all day and just look at live streams and just movies and TV series. That's a recipe for disaster there. Okay, you got to get out and about and be doing stuff. Guys, we're close to 100 thumbs. If you could hit the thumbs up button, that would be great. I've quit many times over, I've quit 2 times. I quit in 95 for 25, 30 years. So, and then I quit for a while and then started again. When the pandemic, I just felt so out of sorts and so nervous that I started that. Let me see. Nicole Nicolesco says facts. Let's see. Rosie, I am going to beat your ass when you come to okay. Rosie will never stop. She'll be chewing on ramen and leaving at 80 years to calling the chicken guy a dick and showing us more adventures. There you go. I hope so. I hope so. Life is for living. All right. See, I'm going to beat. Yeah, the trolls got me worried up. You got to have something. You got to have a project. Teach yourself a foreign language. Pick up and say, yeah, you know what I'm going to learn? I'm going to take out a page out of Rosie's book. I'm going to start studying Chinese, right? With a goal towards going into a Chinese establishment one time and just blowing these people away, right? Or I'm going to study, some type of repair thing or something. I'm going to learn everything that there is to learn about restoring antique pocket watches and stuff. I mean, it's a lot of fun. Go ahead and learn how to cut diamonds. Ding. Sorry, boss. What was that noise? The good news and bad news, boss. Which do you want first? Well, give me the good news. Yeah, we still have the diamond here. What's the bad news? Well, your 5-carat babies now become 5 1-carats. So, you asshole. Oh, man. Unbelievably crazy. But find something to do. You've fulfilled your dreams more than most people have. Well, thank you, Glenda. And I've got many more dreams to go. But this is the year I told myself I'm going to be giving a lot back this year, too. I've been pretty blessed in life because of hard work. And when the boss gave the call that I've got something really major that I need your help on, Janet and I said, boss, just tell me when, where, how long. And that was it. It's being a giver is a beautiful thing in life. And they've been so kind to me with meals and everything over the years. Some of the world's tallest roller coasters. I'm not going on a roller coaster. I would like to go get my Dorito, the silver Dorito on and be on a surfboard with, maybe a couple of the Beach Boys around. Not the Beach Boys, the group. I'm thinking them good vibration. Not those ones, but the Hawaii Beach Boys on the surfboards and stuff. I think that would be pretty cool, right? But I did want to put out a calendar for 2022. Get a lot of shots through the year and put something like that together. Mr. Bill. No, Mr. Bill. Man, I'll never bungee jump. I'm never going to jump out of, I'm never going to parachute. No way. Because I'll get the one slob that comes in a bad mood and just fuck it. It'll probably work. Packs the parachute. Up there, yeah. Well, hey, man. Looks like he got a parachute. Look at the tag. Packed by Frankie down there. You know Frankie. Frankie just caught his girlfriend cheating on him. Just saying, bro. The green light's on. Go. right? I think of everything that could go wrong, right? I mean, that's a bad place to try to figure out your next strategy when you're free falling at a terminal velocity and examining your options, right? Of which there are none. Trying to get the diagnosis so down, but the rest, yeah, I don't think, Colin, you're going to be able to get that tag number. Unfortunately, that's the way it goes. I'm not sure. Bungee jump with me for years, always been a resounding no. Too much bad shit happened. Oh shit, the guys forgot to hook the rope on the end on the bridge. Now you told me. Thank you. Hey, Elmer. It's like, Rosie, take a donkey ride down the Grand Canyon. I don't know, man. What if the donkey slips? Don't worry. In 100 years of taking people down the Grand Canyon, shit, they never had a donkey go tits up down there. Okay, do. He just drops dead of a heart attack. We're legs up, going over the side. I got a hard head, but it ain't that hard, right? I've done zip line. Oh, no rope swings and all that shit, right? Imagine that. NBC Nightly News, disaster at the Grand Canyon. 100 years of a perfect safety record broken. Some unidentified gender with very big tits went tits up on that. Franco the Mule, his last ride. And then I know damn well they'd have that picture of me taking off on the burro, and that would be up on the wall. There are risks associated with this ride, be aware. What the hell's that? Yeah, if it's over the water, I'll float just fine. Yeah, no problem. I'll keep trying. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Colin. It's going to be hard to get that resolution. I don't know. I know it's a local person because it looked like they pulled out of a side road far off the side of the highway, then came in, then hit the turnaround there. So probably a local person. I don't know. Car balance tortillas, nice. Finish search is world's biggest swing. No, I'm not doing that stuff. I get sick when they have those things climbing up like Shanghai Tower and looking over the just crazy shit. Climbing up construction cranes and standing on the tip of it. Woo, look at me. And a bird, off the side, right? Oh my God. I don't think you'll be able to get that. I don't think the resolution on that video. I'm not going to tell them that story about the Boston Giant years ago with Bobby. We're drinking like crazy, and I nailed a fifth of Sailor Jerry Spice rum, which I'll never drink again in my life. And we get up the next morning, and the boss said, let's stop at Jack in the Box and let's get a really fucking greasy breakfast, right? The extra, we'll take the sausage, make that extra greasy, please. Right, yeah, have a bacon burger. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, yeah, hash browns, they're not greasy enough. Could you put a little more oil on that? We go to that park. First ride is this ride that goes like a rocket sled, right? Ooh, straight up about 800 feet. Stops, back down, hurtling. I got off that ride. I didn't puke. Felt like shit, right? Oh, let's go. We got the third largest loop roller coaster in the world. I'm like, holy fuck. I'm not feeling it. I want to go watch the bird exhibit or sit over here with the grandmas and the baby carriages, right? Just sit there and like chill out. You guys have a good time. No, man, you got to go, Rosie. We want to see you on that ride. This is what we paid to get in here. We want to see you on this ride. Here we go, man. Next thing I know, ooh, we're going, ooh, I'm down on the son of a bitch goes, ooh. Now, it's a good thing I took a staple gun and I hit the wig on real good. The wig didn't go anywhere. But I got all, we went around another time, loop, and I'm thinking, God, I'm going to get this goddamn loop's coming again. Here we go, ooh, and my eyes are like bulging. I get off that ride. I'm behind some 10-year-old kid or whatever. We're hitting the exit, and I just blew. I just had explosive, right, projectile vomit everywhere, man. Carl's Jr., Sailor Jerry, right? This poor kid just was annihilated on the back. And I looked down, I'm just coated. My beautiful white Berkeley, UC Berkeley sweat. I'm annihilated, man. Annihilated. And I turned to the boss and I said, well, I hope you got your money's worth of that. And the boss is like, yeah, that was friggin' great. So I had to go buy a sweatshirt down there and take my other one and just throw it in a garbage bin down there. It was terrible. It was terrible. No, I wish I had explosive diarrhea would have probably been better. But what are you going to say to the kids' moms? Like, ooh, it's going to be tough to clean that up. Like, okay, well, the, ladies' room's over there, the men's room. Well, you probably just rinse those chunks out. I just can't do. I will not do those rides. I'd rather be out on a boat. I'd rather be at Lake Havasu bouncing around topless on the Colorado River or something like that. It's just not in the cards for me. Or on a beach somewhere or something like that. And I'm kind of, this pandemic's changing me a little bit too. That I might want to get somebody somewhere stationary this summer and just enjoy it for like a month and then move on to the next, like San Diego or something like that and just move on. Used to be able to ride any ride. I think I said something. The chunks will come, it'll be all right. She just gave me that, thanks, Just gave my kid 2 years of therapy and counseling. Of course, I blame the boss, right, for encouraging me to go down hard on a fifth of Sailor Jerry Spice Rum, which I'll never drink again. Okay? All right. Never do that. And of course, I blamed it was all his fault, which it was, right? They set me up. I almost stabbed my eye with my mascara wand over this story. Sorry, Jody. A-star beam. I can't, just a little club soda. Don't worry about the smell. A little bit in the sunshine will enhance that smell and bring it out. So the next people you're riding through the hole of doom or whatever that you're going through, right? They'll just think somebody upchucked ahead of me. Just deal with this stuff. Just deal with it, right? God darn. Have a goal though, guys. Have something that you're pulling towards. Have something that is a meaningful, relatively hard to achieve goal. And then I think you'll have the sensation that time is slowing down again, okay? Because you're in the here and now, as opposed to not being in the here and now. At least that's the way I think it. It'll buff right out, exactly. So, little club soda, exactly. Exactamente. You'll see, rolling with the punches, that's it. I've worn this quite a few times. It's coming into springtime now. I'm kind of wanting to get into my golden phase. I'd love to get out there and I'll probably get a spray on tan or something like that and be orange for a while. I don't know. And, I want to do some, I want to get some sunshine and get on with spring. We've had beautiful weather. I haven't seen a drop of rain here. I look at the forecast. I don't see any rain. I know other people hate it because I don't like rain, but I don't like rain. I like sunny weather. So that's what I was saying. Rolling with the punches. Yeah. So good to see someone not crying and have a pity party on YouTube. Thank you, Stasi. You'll never see me having a pity party on YouTube. YouTube is a place to share your life, but 90% of it is your responsibility to get yourself out of your own situations. The reason is, imagine no YouTube. Would your problem go away? No. The problem would still be there and you would still deal with it. Okay. YouTube is not the solution to problems in life. Excuse me. Yeah, it feels good to share things, but it's not the place that you look for solutions. To me, YouTube is for entertainment, information, and friendship, friendliness and conversations and things like that. Don't come to YouTube for life coaching. Don't come to YouTube for amateur psychological counseling. All right, don't come to YouTube for financial advice in these communities. You come to YouTube because you love the entertainment of it. You love the information. I've never done laminate steps before. Okay? I mean, my floors are pretty shaky. I mean, I'm thinking about maybe redoing my floors here. But I don't know anything about it. But you know what? I can go on YouTube and I can find 20 videos about how to put laminate on staircases and things like that. That's the value of YouTube for me. But if you come on here, and this is something that I've tried to stress to Elvis and others over the year, you put the cart of money before the horse of entertainment, you're going to have a big problem. You don't have to train anybody on this platform what to do. 99.99% of the people on here know exactly what to do if they want to support you. What they don't want to be is beat over the head and reminded and pasted with that every time. They come for entertainment, okay? Street streams, restaurant reviews, life in Vegas, and all that. And I have to say, I see my friend Chef out there. He had a good video today about opening buffets down and the experience of the Chinese buffet and what Vegas could learn from that. So. Okay, trolls are the curse of I don't know. Trolls just don't come out of the. They just don't pop up out of the blue. I don't think anybody comes on and just says, "Hey, this looks like a." There's usually gonna be something there that they're gonna set up camp there, and I mean that's the truth. So keep your shit high and tight, and keep on the. Keep on the sunny side of this slope, right? So I love that people can share their lives and I'm introvert. Yeah, it's a good thing. It's a beautiful thing. And also, people get invested in your life. They want to know what's Rosie going to be doing today, or is Rosie going to go metal detecting today, or, is Rosie what's the next vintage audio project? Or is this the week that she's going to do a moonshine run? Or is she going to go off traveling here or there, right? People get invested in your life. People feel like they're your friends. But with that friendship comes a high degree of responsibility, a high degree to really cherish that and not to use and abuse those friendships, right? There's another person's trolled. Oh, well, thank you, Mama Lisa. I've heard we have to encourage the pop to help revive the honeybees. Put sugar ice cubes where the bees drink them. I've got tons of The bees are here already. My trees are already in blossom, the plum trees, and the bees are already doing their thing. We have a very healthy bee. We have a very healthy bee population here. I found all the 80 year. They're gambling in Biloxi these days. But do sub up to Chef's channel. I think to me this guy should be on Food Network. That's how entertaining I think Chef is and highly skilled as a cook. I can't wait. Treasure coin hunting. I really want to do that in LA because we all know, ladies and gentlemen, that underneath of those streets in LA and those urban areas, silver half dollars, wheat pennies, good diggings down there, good fresh virgin unsearched territory. That's what I'm looking for. I come on your page because I live alone, make it seem like just well, I am glad that you are a friend. But friends are to be enjoyed. They're not to be used on the platform. So, in my opinion, Brisky in Wisconsin today. So done with the cold. Well, look at the upside here, Lisa. You live in a beautiful state, Wisconsin. Yeah, so I might put on my silver bullet bikini and get a little sunshine today. It doesn't look like it's going to be windy. And then I think tonight we'll be out for, I could use another burger tonight, a couple burgers or something like that. Would be cool. I'm kind of adjusting my diet. Hello, Ricardo. Good to see you. I have a whole Ziploc bag full of wheat pennies. Nobody's using them. I'm just saying my theory on YouTube and how you sustain connection with your audience over the long term. And people get in trouble when they put money first, and then then maybe not content. I don't think you can go down that way. I didn't think of money the first 2012, 13. Well, I didn't think about money really, honest to God, for about 3 years on YouTube. I don't think I pulled the first check from YouTube for 16 months or so. But yet I was out doing the same daily content and sharing my life. Okay, that's what people can relate to there. Okay, yeah, people enjoy. That's right, Nicole, like you. Right, show somebody something. Share what you can of your life. Don't share what you don't want to share. Have an opinion here and there. It all works out. Find a job, you'll know exactly. I remember very early on the first month, I was doing 2-3 uploads a day. And this gal wrote to me, whoa, slow down. You'll never be able to sustain daily uploading. Yeah, you will if you enjoy it. If you have a passion for it. It's not work at all, right? It's a lot of fun, And go ahead, I'm an oxen. Well, that's good, Sharon, and God bless you. And Sharon sent me the wonderful thermos that I have over here with the wonderfully monogrammed with my name on it. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Yeah, money. How much does money really help people in life? I mean, look at the case of Chris Hansen, right? We all know Chris Hansen was on To Catch a Predator on news and things like that, and then he runs into trouble, and his only escape is to YouTube, and then he's doing all this crap of promoting. I mean, this guy was even promoting the Escobar cell phone. Right? Remember Pablo Escobar, Colombia, Medellin? This guy's promoting Pablo the Escobar phone. Remember that? This guy's promoting how to unshackle yourself from debt. All of these crazy things. Right? I mean, at the time he had money, it didn't make him any happier. And it just led him down a wrong trail. One reason there's not, I get 5 to 8 things a week could you please promote this, and could you please do a video about this flashlight or this this makeup or this jewelry line? Could you please put this in your video? And I say no, because it's not a fit. It doesn't fit me. It's not something that I would naturally buy or probably ever use again. And I hate that shit. You know, money for promotion, promotional stuff just for money. You know, ridiculous bullshit. Well, fleshlight is okay. You know, I mean, I can sell the hell out of them, okay? But you understand the point that I'm saying is that don't sell yourself out for, don't chase money as the be all and end all of shit. You'll find that personal relationships, when you're on your deathbed, you're not going to think about the money. You're going to think about the people in your life, and you're going to hopefully look back at the happy times, and your mind's going to forward like a movie, as being raised as a child and getting college, graduating or high school, getting married, raising a family. You're not going to think about money in the bank. I guarantee you. It's a false. It's a pathway of destruction. Right. Seems like there's a million of it. Between rich and poor is only zeros. I mean, does money really? Because is there anybody in the world that you can legitimately point to that has money that seems happier than you or I are? And I can't think of one. They have the same basic problems that we all have. And money doesn't do anything. They think it does in the short term. But they find out it's a great spoiler in life. Hello, Ginger. We don't know, Star Walker, because we don't know what the Rothschilds don't open a window on their lives. We got no idea the lifestyles that they live. Probably not as fabulously well appointed as you may believe. Right? Yeah, the love of money is the root of all evil. That's right. We said to save you some money, you can use old engine oil for your back fence and it will do. Okay, well, thank you, Colin. Yeah, I have redwood stain around here. I'm not sure what I need to put new slats on it. I'm going to have to get with this. The guy tried to rip me off before on the price to do it. He wanted his own maintenance guys to do it, and they wanted to charge me a fortune. So I got another 2 years out of fence. We're coming into the dry season, so I should be good to go. Money, lottery winners, it all ends up that way. Just tell me somebody that's happier with a lot of money, and I'll show you a philanthropist or somebody like that. You know, look at Warren Buffett, always in the 1, 2, or 3 position for richest guy in the world. He lives in the same house he's been in, right? His joy is walking down the streets in Omaha, Nebraska, and seeing his pals and sipping a cherry Coke and stuff like this. Guy doesn't care about fabulous wealth. His feet are on the ground, right? And he already told his kids, when I die, y'all better have a plan, because I'm donating all the money to the Gates Foundation or whatever. You know, I have an extreme financial, and I can say lots of money creates lots of headaches. It's as much as being broke. But being broke are the times that you'll remember most. Being broke and facing that challenge either by yourself or with a life partner or something like that, and overcoming that and just building that bond of relationship. That's why I so love to meet people on YouTube and make friendships on YouTube, because you know, I may not agree with everything the way Molasses Murphy lives her life, but I met her as a really cool, decent person here. And look at the fun we had, and look at the friendship that developed. You know, and she's never talked crap on me, because there's nothing to talk crap about. meet people with respect and stuff like that, and life goes good. Keep broadening that circle of people. Yeah, less depression, right? Less headaches. I worked for a Palm Beach guy who was the most unhappiest girl. His kids too. Yeah, it'll happen, Moon. It'll happen. Give gas money. I don't really have an opinion on the line there. Well, I'm just saying I met her in person and we had a great time. I met a talented artist who came in and was nothing but kind and entertaining, and that's my takeaway on that. So we can't take it with it, but we leave a lot of memories here. Exactly. They're not going to remember you for your money. They're going to remember the times that I can still remember my mother in third grade when I had to do a project on Chicago, and how helpful she was helping to cut out the letters for the cover of it. It was a story about the Great Chicago Fire and all that stuff. Isn't that funny? That some of the greatest memories I have are when people gave me, in a very large family situation with nine heads in the house, that I can remember having that individual attention and caring. Isn't that amazing? I mean, we didn't have a lot of money, but we didn't have a yardstick to compare to. Who cared, right? Who gave a shit? Hey, Dancing Shadow. That's right. What's on your agenda? Patricia, I need to do some cleanup today. I got things pretty well set outside in terms of the yard because I may be taking off to the Boss and Janet's tomorrow. I don't know, or Wednesday. So we shall see. Yeah, Chris was okay this morning. I mean, it's a little depressing, but we'll remain in contact through the day. I'm going to try to help as I can, advice or otherwise. So I'm not going to get caught up in the BS that's coming in my ear from Whitefield, North Carolina. I'm not going to get caught up in that. Okay? Yeah, good plan. So anyway, can't buy me love. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and close it out today too. And I do bid you guys a great day today. A happy Monday. It is the month of March. Yay! Those of you born in February, no offense, but I'm not crazy about the month of February, okay? If I have to pick a calendar month that I'm usually the most depressed, it's February, okay? Once the Super Bowl's over, it's right down the crapper. Anyway, Molly, good to see you and everybody else. Thanks so much for being along. In a minimum, we will be out tonight. I might have to work a bit today, in which case after work we'll be out getting something to eat, maybe a couple burgers. I like the ease and convenience of that, but we'll see. So anyway, have a great day, Smelly Cat, everybody else, Sawyer, and Magenta, everybody else. Have a good one.